I came from a broken home. My dad was an alcoholic and an addict. My mom was abused, so my dad was very violent. I decided to leave home at a very young age and hit the streets very hard. Started doing drugs very early on. Everything just ignited at the age of 18. I did 2 years on a 5-year sentence for a possession of cocaine at the age of 32. When I got out, I thought that my life was going to be different, and I changed my life. I was still the addict and alcoholic, and it just got worse. 3 DWIs in 45 days with the public intoxication in between the second and the third DWI, and the courts hit me at 60 years. 2 weeks later, I'm signing my life away, not realizing that my daughter, who's 4, is going to be without her mom. A year and a half into my sentence, I found out I had breast cancer. And I was moved to a medical unit. And on this medical unit, I was able to join a group of women that was with Prison Fellowship. And I walked out of there a couple of times because the music was too joyful. And I was going through a bad time. I was in the middle of chemo. I had no hair. I'm miserable. I'm in a 20-year sentence. I haven't made parole. I want to go home. This sucks. Every time I came back, they always welcomed me back. I met a wonderful group of people in this women's academy. When you can relate to someone else's adversity, when you can say, you know what, I know what you're going through. I have been there with you. You know, I've been there. And it's how did you make it out? It's how you made it out. And I made it out with Jesus. Celebrate Recovery, I did 4 sessions of Celebrate Recovery while I was in. Things that I used to look at were the people that were coming in from the outside who were the speakers. It was their story that they were going through, and it's like, they got stuff going on too. And so Celebrate Recovery taught me that we all have different things, and it's just the main focal point of Celebrate Recovery was Jesus. The Celebrate Recovery thing was a big deal. I've been out since February 10th, 2017, and here it is. It is June 30th, so it's been a few months. In the brief time that I've been out, I was able to find me a little job, and Prison Fellowship is still there. They're still there. They're just there to lift you up, and they're still there. So I'm still being mentored, I'm still being pushed up, but they're just not mentors, they've become friends. You know, when I went into prison, I saw 2 people, the hopeless and the hopeful. The hopeless just connect to people who are also hopeless. But the hopeful look for the ones who already have the hope so that you can borrow some of theirs until you have some of your own.